Hey, it's JC from JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. It's Toledo, Ohio, 43617-419-531-6097. In between videos, I decided to read first issue of Arachnite, read Return Wolverine #2, and What If Thor Raised by the Frost Giants. They were all decent. They weren't great. They certainly were no Heroes of Crisis or Doomsday Clock. Decent books, but not earth-shattering issues. So, see what else is out there. Looking forward to Witching Hour. I think that's going to be a great book. And not sure what else. Looks like it's going to be a decent week, but maybe not an overwhelming week. Take a look at Juggernaut real quick. The artwork on this seems to be decent, at least. So, again, we'll give this a good read and see exactly what that's about. But it's time to put Chuck together. Not one last time. He's got one more to go after this. So, we'll see how this box turns out. And we've got the last box. We've got the new previews, as you saw before. We got the Marvel previews are in one of these boxes. So, there should be a whole slew of Marvel previews. And might be this box here, but let's move on through. We've got the trade for, was it Isola? Volume 1, or Trade 1. That one's been, people have been waiting on that one. So hopefully everyone will enjoy it. Got a couple copies of that. So you've got the cover D to Revenge of Wonderland. You got Scooby-Doo Team Up featuring the Doom Patrol. These things have been a very, very good pleasure. Guilty pleasure there, people. Here we've got Old Lady Harley. This is the cover by Amanda Connor. Look forward to giving that a read. See how that turns out. Here's the cover B for Judge Dredd Toxic. See, they'll put the logo there and put other stuff behind it. They're not afraid. Let's see, more Mars Attacks covers in here. I see this must be the 1 in 20 variant cover for Kiss. The Kiss, that was it called, Blood and Stardust. We've got the new issue of Vamp Blade. Again, like I said, there's lots of Vamp-related books out this week. Here is the Vampirella Digithoris cosplay cover. Mars Attacks. Take off on the old Topps cards. Autopsy Ambush. Hopefully people care about Mars Attacks. We'll have to wait and see. It's been a long time. I'm surprised they've not done a new Mars Attacks film. It's been quite a while since the Tim Burton one. That was a hoot. You can certainly do another one. New Detective Comics, Batman Detective, The Knight, the Commissioner, and their partner in crime. So they're teaming up with Two-Face. What the? Aftershock. Here is the other cover to Dead Kings. If Lisa from Aftershock shows up again, I'll have to point this out and plead with her that about the logos being at the top. Plead with her. They need to do that. Here's a DC Previews, which comes free if you do buy a previews. Got the new Young Justice and Introducing Wonder Comics. We'll have to wait and see what that's about. Got Justice League Annual. Back to the source wall. Looks like everybody's got I-beams coming out of themselves. We're looking for the Marvel previews insert, of course. DC should make their DC inserts free like the Marvel ones. Here's the Joe Jusko regular cover. Again, great nod to Murphy Anderson with his original Weird World run on from DC with John Carter. Cover B to Revenge of Wonderland. Looks like the new Red Sonja is coming out. This is the Red Sonja Halloween special. Halloween special should have been perhaps right up here. That would have been very wise for them to do that. Should hire me to help you design your covers. Gasolina Volume 2 trade. It seems like Volume 1 just came out. But we've got Volume 2 right there. Here's cover F to Kiss, Blood, and Stardust. Like I said, there's multiple covers on this comic. Got the Century. New issue of the Century. That at least has the Century on the cover, whereas the variant cover of the Century does not tell you it's. You think that it's maybe a new Guardians of the Galaxy comic. It is not. That is the Century. Okay, we've got the Shadow Man from Valiant. I see Shadow Man here. Also, I spy the Batman Beyond foil cover, but we're going to have to wait on that one. We've got the new Shadow Man. We've got another cover to Vamp Blade. They, of course, do multiple covers. And we've got two of those. So, got some Vamp Blade fans that'll be very happy to see those. Star Wars Adventure, Tales from Vader's Castle. That's the other cover. That's the cover B. You saw cover A already, just in case you didn't remember what cover A looked like. That's cover A right there. Got the Joe Linsner cover to Vampirella, Roses for the Dead, issue number 2. This book is months and months late. But you go Joe Linsner doing the artwork. He's not the fastest, but boy, is his stuff nice to look at. Joe is always quite nice. I'll never get tired of looking at Joe Linsner stuff. Got Spider-Geddon number 2. That killed off Spider Noir and Captain Britain Spider-Man the first time. Let's see who else they kill off. Oh, they killed Miles Morales. Wow. Maybe not. Look, he's still around. But they did kill some other individuals that you would not have figured. Other popular characters that it's going to be a big wow factor. So maybe that might be the best book from Marvel this week. They need a true winner. Got Blood-Borne, issue number 6 from Titan Comics. Got another Mars Attacks cover here, right here. This is cover B. This should be a fun book. Looking forward to reading that. Who knows? Maybe that might be the best comic out this week. From Boom Studios, Coda. That's being set aside for a regular. So, unfortunately, there's not a shelf copy to be had with that. And we've got the next issue of Patsy Walker, Hellcat. Wait a second, Patsy Walker, Hellcat is not being published. So which book is this? Return of Wolverine, perhaps? It's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur? Oh, it's X-Men Red. Because, of course, she is a mutant. This makes all the sense in the world. Hellcat being on X-Men Red. Couldn't have maybe Nightcrawler or Gambit or Rogue or Maggot or Marrow. No. You put a character that has nothing to do with the characters on the inside Marvel. Again, not sure who is responsible for that, but they should be getting their final checked. I see Moon Knight number 200, as if it went up to issue 200, a special open-ended variant copy by David Finch. So we've got some David Finch fans that are going to be happy to see that. And we've got the naughty cover to Witchblade, or Vampblade. One of those blades. We've got the issue B's for the Macro series, Michelangelo. I thought this was a trade paperback at first. These things have been peeled apart for the first time. Here we have Action Comics 1004. This is the, I think this is Steve Rude. This is the foil cover to that. Very nice foil cover by Steve Rude. Steve Rude is quite the artist. And looks like these might be the rest of those. Although there are some other covers. Also, we're supposed to find out what happened with Lois. That she's back. But it seems John is not there. People are looking. Superman kissing Lois Lane. That should raise some eyebrows. Superman's certainly smarter than that to allow his emotions to overcome him. Here's a variant cover for Ghost Spider. Here's the Vampirella Halloween special. Again, Halloween special should be up here somewhere. Should have that up there. That's very, very poor cover design and cover placement there. Dynamite. Very, very poor. Maybe you guys don't care, but I know us retailers try to sell these books do care. Got the new issue Beyonders. Again, a big week, it seems, from Aftershock. Here we've got the 1 in 10 variants of Tales from Vader's Castle. Here is the cover A's of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends. So if you're a big Turtles fan, this is a good week for you. You've got lots of Turtles issues to choose from. So it's a good day to be alive if you're a Turtles fan. You've got the Infinity Wars Sleepwalker. Infinity Wars should have been at the top here, over the top here, rather than at the bottom. Because if you look on the indicia, you can't read this, but it says Infinity War Sleepwalker. Whereas here, I put these under Infinity Wars. People are going to think I'm stupid, because it's like, you stupid retailer. You got your S's with the I's, not realizing that Infinity War should be up here. So thank you, Marvel. Thanks for making people think retailers are stupid. And I'm sure people are out there saying, well, retailers are stupid. So, there you go. And it looks like it's got Ant-Man, Hulk, and you've got all kinds of different characters in here. New issue of Die, Die, Die. Let's see. You've got 1, you've got 2, you've got a regular cover, you've got 4 covers. Let's see, just four different covers to this issue, and yeah, they've got just 4 different covers on this issue, on issue number 4. And we just check real quick. Hard to tell if there's going to be an issue 5 or not. Not obvious that's because there's going to be an issue 5. Here we've got the Virgin cover to Flash 57. Flash is beating some bad guys, but still he has time to check his phone, make a quick tweet, take a selfie, and drink himself a smoothie. Got to keep your strength up. Atlantis. Somebody's going to be very happy with this book. He's been looking for it. This What If. The Silver Surfer possessed the Affinity Gauntlet. It's been a while since I've read this. So this, who knows, may be the best comic from Marvel. I'm looking forward to reading this. Those are always $1 comics. And we've got the new Amazing Spider-Man. Again, no reason for that to be there. That could certainly be right there. Looking forward to reading this. I'm not really sold on the cover art. The cover art is not Spidey worthy, in my opinion. What's up with this little deal right here? Come on, dude. Nobody's interested in your little extra version, trying to make Spider-Man, trying to make your little point of Spider-Man, so you can have your little pointy head Spider-Man action figure that you created. Now, we do have other variant covers on Spider-Man that should be in here. There's the late Ringo has a Black Cat cover, and there's a Battle Lines cover too. So the Battle Lines cover of Spider-Man, who knows who will be on that one. It'll probably be somebody like Mr. Sinister or something. Here, we've got the foil cover to Batman Beyond. Didn't order very many of these. I ordered more than twice as many of these earlier today, reordered, because I know I can use them. There's people who are going to go crazy over those things. Another cover to Shadow Man. Got another cover to Witchblade, covering up those naughty bits, because can't be showing something that you can look in the mirror and see. Here's the regular cover to Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. I had to buy these to be able to buy the Art Germ covers. I did not want to buy that many issues of Spider-Gwen. Hopefully it sells better than what, well, the Art Germ covers I know we're going to sell. I talked about Unsellable Wasp last week, which is called Unstoppable. I call it Unsellable. People might think I was being a bit rude on that, but of the copies I got in last week, I've got one person that buys everything Marvel. They're the only person that bought any copies. I sold 0 copies of Unsellable Wasp. Number 1. 0 copies. Just like Iceman. Iceman came out, I sold 0 copies of that. The great experiment's over, Marvel. Quit wasting trees. Quit wasting people's money. Quit wasting our time. Another copy of Burnouts. Another cover to Vampirella. Vampirella, or Veronica as a vampire. I see the Justice League Odyssey foil covers in this box here also. And got another copy of that. Getting the glare there of the Vampirella. I've got the regular covers to Moon Knight number 200. So the David Finch covers are certainly going to sell. I'll sell some of the regular covers to people as well. Here is the Justice League Odyssey foil covers. Very nice. Not as nice as, say, the Art Germ Supergirls or some of the other ones. The Teen Titans last week, that purple was just very, very good. The Hawkman foil cover was outstanding. The Flash was as well. Superman, I thought, was a very good foil cover also. We're coming to the end of this box. And then I'll have to go get my other box, my last box, and we'll be done with this week's new comics. But there's the rest of the Justice League Odyssey foil covers. I think next week, I think DC just has their next wave of Hanna-Barbera covers coming out. So it might be no foils at all. There's a Jim Henson's Labyrinth, the other cover of that. We've got Regression from Image. We've got Code Spots. Again, if you wouldn't be able to tell, it's scary. It's a scary tree. No, it's Code Spots. We've got Green Goblin. Green Goblin is on the Amazing Spider-Man battle lines, which the Green Goblin is appropriate. You know, if it's Green Goblin, it's probably a Spider-Man book. If it's Patsy Walker Hellcat, it might be an Avengers book. You would never think that it would be an X-Men book. But we're going to pause this and go get the other box. Okay, Chuck's going to work again. He's got some Teen Titans statues and some Walking Dead boxes he's going to work on also, but this is the last box for new comics he's going to be doing. Got the Turtles, I've got Detective Comics, I've got Amazing Spider-Man, Ringo, Black Cat covers to find yet. So there's still some titles that are out there. We've got the Marvel previews that we need to find yet as well. And I see those in here. And I also see these giveaways. The Star Wars Reads, and which has Marvel Rising Secret Warriors on the other side, which is on Disney. That would explain why people are looking for Secret Warriors. You've got speculators thinking that maybe a big run on Secret Warriors now, which I'm afraid there is not. And also we've got the regular covers of Return of Wolverine, which I spy some in here. Okay, we've got the Billy Tucci cover for Vampirella, Roses of the Dead. We saw the Billy Tucci, we saw the incentive cover earlier. And here is cover C for Kiss, Blood, and Stardust. I think there's still at least a couple copies that are still out there. Did get another bagged cover for Walking Dead issue 2 to replace. Here's the Batgirl variant cover, the Middleton covers, I believe he did that, but I think the foil cover is going to be the one that everyone is going to want this week. And again, speaking of Kiss, this is cover E, the Takeoff on Giant Size X-Men 1 by Dave Cockrum and Gil Kane. And I've got another Stargate Atlantis cover. Here's the Detective Comics version covers. I think that's Mark Brooks is doing that. Let's see, a Blood-Borne cover. We already had Blood-Borne. This is cover B for Blood-Borne from Titan. Here's the Betty Page Halloween special. And again, as with the other ones, you can put that right there. It should go right there. So a big F for you there, Dynamite. Family Graves, somebody wants that. And here we go. We finally have the Marvel previews. New Guardians of the Galaxy, #1. Donnie Coates. So you can see you've got a new group of Guardians. And I've got FF #6. The Herald of Doom. Perhaps they've got Dr. Doom back the way he should be. There's no way Dr. Doom should be a hero. Dr. Doom is not a hero in any way, shape, or form. Quit trying to make your bad guys, your great bad guys, into good guys. Killmonger. Amazing Spider-Man. You got the Scorpion. J. Jonah. Avengers. Age of X-Man Alpha. It's very... His artwork, Alex, his artwork is dull and plain to me. I'm sorry. Dull and plain. Man Without Fear 1 through 5, because Daredevil was being canceled to start a new #1. Bill Sienkiewicz Thing cover. Namor. Namor has gotten invaders. Namor has gotten crazy. Got those Marvel. Lots of Marvel. Wow. Lots of these Marvel previews. Lots of Marvel previews we're going to be giving out tomorrow and the next few days. Lots of these things. Probably have like 80 of these things I'm giving out. Marvel's allowing us to order whatever we want to give out, and I am taking full advantage of that. Pretty much this entire box, with the exception of those few comics I pulled out at the beginning, were all the Marvel previews. Okay, so we're missing the Return of Wolverine regular covers. Well, here they are. And I believe it's got Steve McNiven. Did that again. Looks very Barry Windsor Smith. But if you looked at some of the Weapon X stuff Barry Smith did, might be a swipe there. McNiven may have swiped Barry Smith big time. And I see the Batman Beyond regular covers. And here we have Spider-Ghost. We've got the protective piece on there, which DC started, but they don't do it all the time, as we saw with the Books of Magic that came out. It did not have a protective piece on there. We've got another, the Star Wars Reads. Cover A of Mars Attacks. And then there's the variant for Batman Beyond. And here we have the Wonder Woman. It's going to be a very hot cover. The Virgin issue 57 cover for Wonder Woman. We've got some of the Old Lady Harley. They have the protective piece on here for that one. I see we have more Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider Battle Lines. It's a very nice cover there. Very hot cover that I'm sure people will be trying to get. We will certainly have copies for you. From Black Crown, Lodger, got more Star Trek Terra Incognitos. What if Kraven the Hunter had killed Spider-Man? Got a great John Romita Jr. cover there. We got the other covers too. Cover A to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Micro Sales Michelangelo. So we'll peel that off, as these also seem like they've never been peeled off before. See some more Spider-Gwens. And as it seems, we've saved almost the best till last. I was thinking I was going to get out of this with no damages. But alas, that's not the case. My cover B of Vampirella, Digithoris are damaged. The Amazing Spider-Man. Actually, this is J.G. Jones. That my covers are damaged on those also. All covers are damaged. So we thought we are going to escape without any damages. And Silly Rabbit Tricks are for kids. The only last thing here is the Silencer foil covers. And very, very nice foil cover there. And you've got the eye.